Shit. Oh, hello. There we go. Forgot I had it muted. My bad. We're eating a little bit of cheese. Good morning. We have 4 slices remaining. And it's a perfect way to start the day. A little cheese in the belly, you know? And I know what you're asking. I know what you're wondering. Why are you just eating cheese out of a tray? Well, that's a good question. Don't have answers. Why did I not eat it before I started streaming? Also a good question. I don't have answers. Because it's frickin' delicious. That's all I can tell you. Alright, last one, and we're gonna start this shit. Sorry, I was hungry. Hungry and or thirsty. Yes. All right. Howdy. Hello, guys. What's going on? We're here. We're back in our hardcore totemless world. We have finished the glass, thankfully. It is an excellent first step, I must say. Finish the glass. We did. We did the thing. Beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and get together some supplies for what we're gonna need, I think. So, I wonder, like, we've used lime concrete, cyan concrete. We've used all the different concretes, right? We have tons of lime left. I'm wondering if... How vibrant is this again? This looks like the old Minecraft texture for grass, right? So you'd have to do green kind of surrounding it, I think, to make it really work. Which we could do. Because if you make this the predominant color, I don't think it works as well. Let's just take a look and see. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but it would also give us an excuse to use all that lime. It is a lot of lime. I don't know what else I will use that for, if not for this. So I guess we'll use some lime in there. I do think it's got to be the shallow color, though, and not the big color, because otherwise it just doesn't really work. Now, the next issue we're going to run into is our gravel. We don't have any. Let me look up some green blocks real quick. Green blocks. Not AI mode. I fucking hate this AI mode, dude. I really... That's the first thing it defaults to every time, and you're like, golly... Alright, so we've used concrete. We've used terracotta. We've not used powder, but we don't really want to use powder unless it's in an area that works. Ooh, what about the glaze? What about the glaze? That could make an interesting... Hold on. We need rockets, and we need to figure this out. In that order. And put the buckets away. Good. Alright, got a crafting bench on us too, just in case. We do have a lot of green terracotta, so I guess we can use that. Try to use all the blocks that we have, you know? We're gonna need wood. We're gonna need all sorts of stuff. Like, I mean, but will it work? That's the real question. Will it work? So you would have this, and you'd have this. It's a little bright. But then you can do like, oh, I wish those connected. What about here? The white is the issue of this block, I think, because obviously you can make that pattern, right? You can make your circular pattern, or you can do the opposite and do the green leaf pattern like that. I am not sure how we're going to use that one. Maybe it's just like an edge block? Don't know. Alright, let's get some chests so that we can bring all the materials that we need over there. We'll bring 3 double chests, I suppose. And let's start building our pallet. What are we going to need over here? And we're going to try to use some different things. Obviously, it is sealed. We're going to need a little bit more stone. I do like the stone backdrop. That makes me very happy. Obviously, it is very flat, so we're going to have to figure out ways to change that a little bit, I think. All right, let's just set up here. Sure. Doesn't really matter. All right, so we got like our green blocks here. We're gonna get a bunch of different blocks over here. Hello, Thor. Mary Chrysler. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Alright, so we're gonna bring... I guess we're gonna use all of this. There's really no reason not to, right? So I guess we'll bring that over as well. We're going to bring some browns. From what I've seen, a rabbit's habitat is not just green. It's browns and it's grays and it's leaf litter and, you know, it's a lot of different things. So, got to make that happen. Okay, can put those in here for now. Can throw our crafting bench down here for now. Beautiful. All right. I hope you're having a good Christmas so far. Obviously, right now, it is like not... Hey! Echo! No, ma'am. Come here. Now. Echo, now. Get over here. No, ma'am. No. We don't bark like that. No, ma'am. Rude. Rude doggo. Alright, so we need all of that. We're going to need probably a fair amount of log, I would guess. Flowers, maybe concrete. I mean, we can decide to use it. Well, we're probably going to have to. What's up, migraine? Boo-woo? I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. So sorry. Alright, so we're going to use some regular terracotta. We're going to need some brown terracotta. We're going to take all this green. Black terracotta? Yeah, we'll take some of that too. Okay, we're going to need a lot of blocks for this. That's fine, though. We can make that work. Been parents' house for Christmas, which today is probably opening up the presents. Very nice. Boo is short for a short form of a singer. I like. Oh, okay. Very nice. Nice to have you here. Nice to meet you. Merry Christmas. Hope you're doing all right. I've never heard of that singer also. What is the full name of the singer? Or at least I don't know it by that name. Boy with Uke. Oh, okay. No, I've never heard of them. Him. What kind of music does he do? Okay, these are all of our green blocks. We're going to need a ton of brown blocks in here. We're going to need a ton of leaves. Maybe spruce leaves? I don't know. I just like it. Oh, fair. Fair enough, man. Glad to have you. Welcome on in. We are the Fat Wagon Knight. We do weird mega builds, and we have rules that go alongside each of our worlds, and we just kind of do it in hardcore and totemless Minecraft. Pretty fun, pretty easy, and this is our current project. It is a 800-ish by 800-ish plot of land here. So we have custom built the mountain almost entirely around it now. I still got to do that last little bit and that bit there. Built the mountain all the way around it. We're digging this out, and we are making a custom build over here. And one of our rules right now is we have to use at least 3 of every single block in the game. Just starting a seed with those? No. That's not fun. Why would I want to do that when I can just build them myself? What's the point? You know? Okay, that will work. We need... I want spruce leaves, I think, because those are the right color. You still gotta walk to it? Nah, what fun is that, though? For me, Minecraft is a game about building. We don't do redstone, we don't really do farming. I enjoy the creative aspect of building and creating challenges for myself to build and build better. So obviously right now it's a blank wall, but we have a lot of detail coming to it. We're going to add islands to it. We're going to add a lot of different things to it, and it's going to be really nice. We need spruce leaves. Also kind of need... Ooh, do we want to use pale oak, maybe? I don't really want to use orange, I don't think. Blue would be weird. Pink, I think, would be weird. Red could be okay. I kind of like the idea of red. Once I get back to an apartment after my new table and chairs are built, basically once my parents are gone, I'll be sending out your PC headset. Oh, very nice. All right, let's do red. I think red is the play here. Ooh, creaking hearts. That could work. Maybe we use some creaking hearts. We're going to need a lot of things that I don't have, though. I can already tell you right off the bat here. A lot of things we do not have. Where's our spruce saplings? First off, we'll take the moss. We're going to use that. By the time we get to the Circle Mountains with my friends, they would all be at spawn because we go against each other all the time. So I turn to geek and watch PvP videos, so I'm better than them at every game. Well, I can tell you for certain that you will beat me at PvP because we are not good at PvP. We don't do that. We just build. And so, yeah, we're not good at that. Dude, where's all my saplings, man? Am I just missing them? What's happening here? Click as fast as you can. That does not work. You cannot spam click to do damage in this version of Minecraft. You have to... You see that little bar right above right below my crosshair? That indicates when you can do a full damage swing. You play Bedrock. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because that was the old combat system back in the day. And that no longer works. That no longer works. Which I think is a change for the better, to be completely honest. I think it's way, way better than having to spam 1.8. Yeah. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Okay, so we got the red. These are for our things. We got some moss in there. Sport has been able to wait until I get back home from my apartment. Yeah, that's fair. That is totally fair. Oh, we do have some... We have a spruce tree. Okay, we need to get our hoe. Thor has a dragon. He dragons, all right. He dragons all over you. Fortune, great. And silk, great. Bone meal, please. Perfect. Oh, he dragons. Oh, yes. Have no fear about that. The man dragons. Okay, we need saplings. So let's go ahead and fortune first, and then if we get enough saplings, then we can start silk touching and get all that we desire, all that we need. Let's put that here just so we know. Wow, it's being really stingy with my saplings here. So we may have to do a few of these, and that's fine. No skin off my bones here. Yeah, let's just fortune this whole tree, actually, and then we'll use that to create more. You don't get the point of Minecraft, it seems like. Minecraft is meant to be a grindy game. It is supposed to be a relaxing game. And I don't think you quite understand how that works. If you want to do creative building, you're more than welcome to, right? Like, if that's what makes you happy, you do the creative building. However, we do everything in survival, hardcore, and totemless. And we build. So if building is not your cup of tea, I probably am not going to be the person for you. I'll fully tell you and admit that. If you don't like wacky anecdotes, horrible dad jokes, and a weird person, I probably am not the person for you. Just saying. Take that as you will, but I probably am not the person for you. We don't do PvP. Our reaction time is slow because we're old. And, yeah, we just we do things. You got jokes? Okay. What do you got? Hit me with it. We need to start cleaning that shit up, too. Alright. Let's bone meal. So we got enough for 2 more trees, so now we should be able to get some leafage. Sir. Thor's my favorite superhero and dragon. I collect figurines. That's what my name means. Because why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9, obviously. Because 7, 8, 9. Why was 10 afraid? I don't know. Why was 10 afraid? Do tell. Oof. Oof. Jesus. It's too early for this shit. Oh, God. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. It's way too early for that. Merry Chrysler. Oh, Lord. Alright. Yep, I was not expecting that one first thing this morning. Alright. Alright. Indeed. I'm guessing that is you are leaving, so have a good day. Take care. See you later. I don't know where I like this is going. What is the difference? Do tell. I have a feeling this is gonna be something bad as well. What is it? Hit me with it. I just have this sneaking suspicion. Alright, what is the difference between those two things? Do tell. I'm prepared. Maybe. I am maybe prepared. I'm trying to like think of like what a punchline between that would even be, and I can't. Like I literally can't think of anything. Because it's definitely not a dad joke you're going for here. It's going to be like a dark, grungy joke. But I can't get to the punchline. Can't think of it. We're gonna need a lot of dead bushes as well. I just realized. We're gonna have to go to the desert with some shears and get some dead bushes. Last Christmas I haven't had to ask for games. So I just asked for other things. Very nice. I didn't really ask for anything this year. I'm kind of over the age, I think, where it's like acceptable to kind of ask. Like if I get presents, that's cool, but also like it feels weird to ask for things, you know? Feels weird to ask. Alright, that's what? 6 stacks of leaves? Ooh, we're gonna need way more than that. Alright, so we're gonna need to do another sapling run so that we can actually get some saplings out my face. We're gonna have to do that so we can get some actual saplings back. And then we can continue on. We're gonna use a lot of spruce wood here as well, I think. We're gonna use a lot of different blocks in our rabbit sanctuary here. For whatever reason, I just feel inclined to do that. You just set me up with a punchline, by the way, and you don't tell me the joke? Come on. Or the other way around. Set me up with a joke and you don't tell me the punchline? Come on, man. Oh, shit. We forgot to use the... Yeah. We're using the wrong one. Alright, that should give us enough saplings, so we should be able to silk touch the rest. No problem. Nice and easy. Collect all of our stuff, make all of our trees for our rabbit sanctuary. We probably want like free growing carrots, I would imagine, in a rabbit sanctuary. Like you would want carrots probably. Too bad you can't keep them at different growth stages though. Yeah, that's not very funny. I'm all for dark jokes, it's just not funny. I'm all for dark jokes. Not funny. Especially because when that happened, I was in 2nd grade. Like, long time ago now. And it's not about milking, it's about remembering, you know? That's the important thing. Always remember what happened in your past so you try to avoid it happening in the future. You protect against things happening in the future. Created our accounts 2 days apart. Oh, nice. What's up, Latte? Good morning. Merry Chrysler. Good morning. This man was like, hey, why don't you go and find a seed with mountains and instead of building them yourself? Then he was like, hey, why don't you use /give sapling to get you some saplings? Like, the fuck? He's a PvPer Minecrafter. How are you this morning? I am pretty good. I am going somewhere in like 2-ish hours, so I am doing an early morning stream today. Trying to, you know, keep our streak going, obviously. And we're just chilling. I got some tacos cooking in the slow cooker this morning, which is really nice. And it's just a chill vibe. All right, migraine. Let me go. I gotta tell it right. So let me look this up real quick. But let me tell you my all-time favorite joke. Hold on. All right. What is the difference between a dirty bus stop and a large-breasted crab? One is a crusty bus station, and the other is a busty crustacean. It's like my all-time favorite joke. I love that one. It's so stupid, but it's also so good. Pale oak leaves. Maybe we'll throw in some pale oak in there too. Could work. Ooh, shit. Dude, look at that. There's just a pile of pumpkins sitting down there because we're not collecting them. Look at all these pumpkins just rotting on the ground here. All the hoppers are full. All the chests are full. We're just chilling. We're just leaving it there. It's fine. It's fine. Also, Iris is right behind you, Latte. She is also on a 20 streak right now. I know you're on like 21 or 23 or whatever, but she's up there. Let's put that 22. Yeah. I know, it's crazy. Where's my boots? Okay, so we got some luggage for potential. Gotta keep those numbers up, yeah. What you do? Alright, we need dead bushes now. And we're gonna need... I don't know if... I don't know if rabbits can drown in water. What do we think? Can rabbits drown in water? Like, do we need to do a fake river again? Got any tips? Tips for what specifically? What kind of tips would you like? Would you like just the tips, sir? Because we can provide that. Sounded way too kinky. My bad. My bad. Alright. Everywhere you look, you see her face. What has... So, is this a recent... Let me ask a few quantifying questions first, alright? Is this a recent occurrence? Like, did you stop seeing her for a little while and now suddenly you are seeing her again? First question. We need clay. We're going to need sand, which we don't have. Also, is my alerts working? There we go. Thank you, Thor, for those biddies. Appreciate it. We're going to need some dirt. We're going to need some stone, I think. Yeah. We're needing a lot of different... Okay. Calm down. It went off 3 times there. Thank you, Thor. Appreciate those. What is happening? Why is it breaking my alerts like crazy? Much appreciated. Ooh, he's got the bit leader badge. Ooh, oh my. Okay, some melons, because we can, I suppose. Alright, carrots. You are the bit leader. Congratulations. Always appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Watch out, Pa. You better duck. Ads are coming at you hot. We got ads. Alright, what we got here? She recently told me she was seeing someone. I was trying to rebuild a relationship for almost 3 years. She was indecisive and she strung me along. The best advice I think I can give you here is to find yourself. I know it seems really stupid, and it seems like a cliche answer, but truly, you need to focus on finding yourself, especially now that this has occurred. So the reason you're going to find yourself, you're going to focus on something as hard as you possibly can, whatever that is. Whether that's your school, whether that's a project, whether that's something new, a hobby, you are going to focus on yourself. All right? You're not going to focus on the outside world, and you're not going to look for anything. You're going to let the universe give you what you need in that moment. And you are simply going to work on yourself. Whether that's audiobooks, whether that's practice, whether that's doing something you enjoy 20 minutes a day. Whatever it is, you need to start there. Start with yourself. You need to ignore the problems of why. Put those out of your head, because asking why in this case is not going to help you, and in fact it's going to do the opposite. It's going to be a detriment to you. It's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you, and it's going to hurt real bad, because you're going to start and think of all the reasons of potentially why, even though you don't know the actual reason. So you have to manage to focus on yourself. Go for a walk every day. Write poetry every day. Play Minecraft every day. Whatever it is, you need to do something to focus on yourself and not focus on anything else except for yourself. That's the path to healing. Once you have learned more about yourself, and once you are able to realize that the growth that you have come up with inside yourself, its importance, once you're able to realize that, then you're able to kind of reopen yourself up to the world. But you got to take that step first and make it so that you can realize there is things in the world that are going to try to hurt you, but there is always a way to push through it, no matter what. I'm out. Talk to you later. Merry Christmas. Have a good one, Thor. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the biddies. And I hope you have fun with your... hope you get your headset sorted out. I want to get like 2 stacks of these, I think. Yes, sensei. It seems really stupid. I know. Trust me. I know. I've been there. But it is literally the most important thing you can do for yourself. You basically have 2 options. You have wallow in self-pity, self-thought, and self-manipulation. Or you try to turn it into something beautiful. You learn Spanish, you learn Italian, you play Minecraft every day, you start streaming, you start doing art, whatever it is. Pick something and hyper-focus on it. And then once you focus on it enough, you'll realize that although it hurts, it's not forever, it's not permanent, and it's something that you can get through. But you gotta believe in yourself. It's pretty much how you have to deal with everything in life too. Whether it's traumatic, whether it's whatever. Usually the most mature in the room. I don't think maturity is going to help you here, to be honest with you. I don't think that maturity actually is going to help you here, to be honest. Sure, maturity could help you make a, logical decision. But you're actually not trying to make a logical decision right this second. What you're trying to do is make a decision that's going to help you in the moment. And I'm not talking like, alcohol, obviously. I'm talking like something that you can make roses out of paste, basically, Logic won't help. Correct. Don't drink. Okay, perfect. Did I mute? No, I did not mute. Nope. I can see the bar moving. Yeah, and it's not grayed out. Where's our bed? We lost our bed again. God damn it. A phone connected to a Bluetooth speaker. It's only a bad thing when you're watching porn, though. Like you're off in your bedroom, you got the parents downstairs, and then, the Bluetooth connects downstairs to the speaker in the living room. Your family's just listening to you listen to porn. That's where it's rough. echoes through the whole house, and you're in the middle of it, and they don't really want to interrupt, but they also like don't want to listen to it either, and they're like, oh god, tough thing. Catch 22. 21 people in your house? Jesus Christ. Jesus. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. I could not imagine living with that many people. Couldn't imagine. You don't live with them. Oh? What do you mean then? Okay, that's for the river. Guess. Oh. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if 21 people lived with you, that would be the most terrible thing ever. Alright, what else do we need? Do we need anything else? We need carrots. We need seeds. Bamboo doesn't really make sense. Never found me your secret? Yeah. That's the thing about life. It gets you to where you need to go, you know? You might not know it, but it gets you where you need to go. Alright, I think we got... Oh, no. I was going to say, I think we got everything we need, but... No, we need... Carpet? Do you write poetry? I do, yes. I write quite a bit. Cyan, warped, no. Melon, sure. I know, that was a rhetorical. I was gonna say, like, I've read you guys one. It's like, I hope that's rhetorical. Alright, is there literally anything else we need? Oh, we need stone. We need some tuff. We need stone. We need some andesite. I need stone. God, we're we are adding a lot of blocks into the rabbit sanctuary, by the way. A lot. You made pizza. Ooh. What kind of pizza? How does that feel? Veggie. Are we talking like green peppers, mushrooms? What are we talking? Actually, those are really the only two things I like on pizza for veggies. those are only like the two things. I don't usually do veggies on my pizzas. I usually do meat. But but if I am going to, it's like some bell peppers, stuff like that. Corn. Ooh, I've never had corn on pizza, actually. It sounds pretty good. Ooh, olives. You lost me. You lost me at olives. You lost me at olives, man. Absolutely lost me at olives. There, I removed the olives. I also don't know how people do like a martini because of the olive juice. Like if you want it like extra dirty, I don't understand it, to be honest. You're like, yes, fill that bitch with olive juice, man. Oh yeah. And you're like, God, this person frightens me. It frightens me, it disturbs me, it scares me. How does that look? Oh, yes. It's kind of what I'm going for. I like that. That looks pretty good. Alright, so we are obviously bringing quite a lot of blocks in here that we're going to use for the rabbit sanctuary. Quite a lot. Alright, let's start. Let's start planning this shit out. So, what do we think? Do we think rabbits can drown? Should we test this? Should we test if rabbits can drown before we do this, actually? Alright, let's go test that. That looks so good. Alright, so let's grab a lead. You made the dough? Oh, wow. Okay. I see you. I see you out here. Double fermented, Jesus. You're doing way more than I'm willing to do for pizza. Way more. Merry Christmas, indeed. It's a nice thing, though. Usually I'll just buy the dough because I'm too lazy. I'll do everything else, but I'll buy the dough because I just cannot be bothered. Alright, I know there was some rabbits over here. Less than the idea, but I am content. Yeah. Fair. Alright, Bunny, we need to have some tests with you and you. Can you? Wow, really? Really? Get back here. Thank you. You can't jump up a block, you're a rabbit. Alright, this is going to seem cruel and unusual, but we need to test this. Do they try to find their way towards land? It does appear like they do. Interesting. They both kind of just swim towards land. Would we take that as definitive proof? Because, like, this guy can't get out of the water. Huh? Okay. I think that means we can use real water. I think that means we can use real water, but there is definitely a chance that they will drown. I just want to put that out there right now. There's definitely a chance. I give it like 80% chance the rabbits will stay alive. Sadness comes in waves. Yeah, I can fully attest to that. I can fully attest to that. Alright, can we think of literally anything else that we need to make this rabbit thing a reality? Any other blocks, any suggestions, anything that we can do? I feel like I have a pretty good concept of what I want, but... let's get some dirt. Alright, let's start with the dirt, and then we'll go from there. By the way, I've recently tried to do something. God, that looks so good. I like that. I've recently tried to do something where my point rewards are directly tied to, like, obviously the amount of work I'm putting in, right? But I want to also make it kind of like a third. So if it takes you 12 hours to get that amount of points, right? Then I kind of want me to spend 3 hours on the project, you know? Like a fourth. That's kind of what I like. If it takes you 12 hours to earn the points, I want it to take me roughly 3 hours to do the build. So a fourth of the time. That's kind of the goal. Also, this is loud as shit. Holy. I'm pretty sure my math's correct there. A fourth of 12 is 3. I'm pretty sure. Unless they changed how math worked in the last, last 10 years or so. I guess it's possible, though. So we want, like, little shelves like this, I think. Just to give it some, like, height and depth. I kind of want there to be, like, little bridges, I think, as well. So, like, we could maybe do, like, a little island. Like here, give or take. Make like a little bridge. It's gonna be a cool sanctuary, I think. The dirt is not going to be permanent as well. We're probably just going to cover this up with something else. So I'm just using this as like kind of scaffolding, and then from there we'll figure it out. Maybe we go and bring that all the way back. So like some of the math doesn't math with that. Like for the 100,000 points, for example, I don't know how many hours that takes you to get, right? You can get a max of 340 points an hour, right? So that means every 10 hours you watch is 3,400 points, okay? So every 100 hours you watch is 34,000 points, okay? So there's like 300s. So you need to watch for roughly 300 hours to get the 100,000 or more, a little more than and that's like if you got the 340 every single time, right? That's if you're claiming every single bonus chest, that's 340 an hour. So like 300 to 400 hours of watching, right? That one is probably the least proportionate because it's not going to take me 100 hours to build the Hall of Heroes. I can tell you that without a doubt. So, yes, a bonus chest is 50, correct. But you're able to get... Yes, that is correct. But you're able to get a total of 340 points every hour with the chests. Without the chest, it's 120 points per hour. So if you can basically get anywhere between 120 and 340 points per hour. Because you can get a chest every 15 minutes. I want to do like a land bridge, I think. So maybe we go up here again. Just kind of figuring out what we want for it. I have reference images here as well. I'm looking at like real life rabbit habitats, which is weird, but rabbits live in like logs and burrows and like all sorts of things like that. So that's what we're trying to emulate here. We're going to try to give them a lot of space that they can hide and that they can frolic and, you know, whatever. I feel like I want to connect those two together somehow. Though it probably needs to be a little bit higher if we're going to do that. Like 1 or 2 blocks higher, maybe. Something like that. Okay. And then maybe just a little bit. Like maybe we make this 2 blocks tall. Trying to make sure that we get every nook and cranny as well. So we'll leave just a few spaces that you can get up naturally if you feel like it, but yeah, just a few spaces like here and around. If you wish to get up that way, you can if you're the rabbit, right? But if you're the rabbit, or I guess if you're me. So then we would want like some kind of like land bridge from here to there, I think. So let's start at the low end. Oh man, that's a throwback to something I fucking said. For the record though, I am not the creator of that saying. So take that as you will. We are not the creator of it. That is Mr. Good Boulderfist. That's how he met his wife. Which I think is the funniest thing in the world. I don't know why, but I think it's so funny. Watch out, Pa, you better duck. Ads are coming at you hot. We got ads. Yep, agile. Yeah, that'll work. The shape is off. All right, we're gonna wait for ads though. All right, we're back. Welcome back. I think we need to take out a little more of this then. You know what? You know what makes me think of every time you say me back? I think of the One Piece character Hawkeye Mihawk. Every time. I think of Hawkeye Mihawk when you say me back. No. Hawkeye Mihawk. Yep. Okay, so we need probably some stone there. So far, so good, though. We got like a little path that they can go up, they can go under, they can go over. We're really trying to play into rabbits here. Because rabbits jump, right? So, like, we don't want to make this too high. If they jump off here, they die. Like, how many blocks is that? That's 4 blocks, I think. They won't take damage from 4 blocks. But we could also do something to help that if we feel it is needed. Rip Thelma. We don't talk about Thelma. Terry has a good new family. He's got 4 kids. Him and Thelma and Thatcher are happy, okay? Part of me wants to do a river through that. Is that weird? Is that crazy? It might be. It might be. Nice little river going on there. gotta shape it just right, or else it doesn't work. It's too jagged right there, so we have to fix that. This part looks good. I'm not sold on that yet. Yay! Yeah, it's like too jagged. So we gotta like smooth. Something like that. That feels a little bit better. Yeah, it feels a little bit better. So then it like curves like that. I don't like this though. There we go. Feels better. All right. So we're going to need to build out the river down here. I don't know how deep I can make it. Let's see here. So 1, 2. Man, we don't want to make it that deep, right? So maybe fuck. Ow. I gotta stop eating these chips. I'm having dinner in like 2 hours. I should stop eating them, yeah, you are correct, but I also don't want to. That's the issue. That's the issue. Alright, so let's build a platform that completely encompasses the inside of this first. Ignore that there's all this open water space under here. We're going to pretend it doesn't exist, for the record. It's not part of the build. It doesn't exist. What we'll do, though, is we'll make this an actual cave, and we'll seal that off, so then you don't have to worry about it. Meet with my ex, yep. That is fair. I mean, we'll make it into the lore. It's fine. It's fine. Notice that I'm also giving the bunnies far more attention than that of the armadillos, by the way. I do think we are going to redo the armadillo sanctuary because I want it to be very dynamic like this. And I also don't really want it to be underground, to be honest. I kind of want it to be on the surface. I want, like, it's movement, right? So
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. There's so many things that I want to say. You know I like my girls a little bit older.
I don't want to lose your love tonight. I don't want to lose your love tonight. Indeed. Josie is on a vacation. Alright, let's do that. Let's do the other side. And then we can fill it in with dirt. And then we can fill in the sides with dirt. And then we can figure out how we're actually going to decorate this. Because we don't get to use actual water very often in here. Because our animals are stupid and they don't very easily allow for us to put water. Are we good? Yep, good there. Sorry if this is like making anyone motion sickness as well, or giving them motion sickness, because we are like constantly like looking up and down to see where the where the line is. So I can imagine that it's probably potentially making some of you guys sick looking up and down this fast. My bad. If it is, my bad. It's still such a good song by the Outfield. Such a good song. There. Here. Good. Alright, so now we can fill in the innards. Although it is like a one-hit wonder, I think. I don't believe the Outfield has any other good songs except for that one. I could be very wrong, but I don't think that they have any other good songs. But I also have not listened to their entire discography or anything like that, so I don't know. Okay, so we do that. Then we seal up the sides, I suppose, right? So we want to put this all the way up. Complete all the sides, and that way we don't have to worry about it. It's very clear to me that we are going to be building this rabbit sanctuary for quite some time, by the way. And I think that's okay. Like, it doesn't always have to be a rush job. Like, the amount of detail I want to put into this is kind of crazy. And the reason for that is because it is fully visible, right? So the Armadillo Sanctuary is currently below ground, so it doesn't affect me as much as this one does. This one is completely above ground. You can see it from just about anywhere inside our base, and so we got to do that. We have to like put the effort in and make it way, way nicer than the Armadillo Sanctuary. But we may make a reward point soon that allows me to relocate all the Dillos to build them a better sanctuary, to be honest. Because although their current one is fine for now, I feel like we could use that space for something else. Like, we'll just turn it into a cave, a full-on cave, and we'll put a farm in it, or put in, you know, whatever. And the purple clouds also really bother me, not gonna lie. They really, really bother me. They have since I put them in, and they continue to bother me, and now, after seeing the rabbits area, what it's looking like, I really want to, like, buff it out and make it nice. So, we may introduce another reward for that. Oh, I forgot to get rid of the rabbit sanctuary reward as well. Yeah, do that. Did forget to do that. Can we have lampposts? What do you mean? What do you mean by lamppost? And are you talking about in this area, or are you talking about... which area are we talking about? Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's go get some materials real quick. We need the clay, and we need the sand. Inside the new one or inside the old one? Wait, what? Like park lights. Yeah. I had planned on putting most of the lighting in the trees, like lanterns hanging from like chains in the trees and such. But yeah, we could potentially do like a path with lit up, and then the rest will have like hidden lighting maybe. It seems fine. We need some rooted dirt. Also, I should not have done this right now because that is absolutely going to get me killed. No, you're good. I like the suggestions. Because you got to remember, I don't plan any of this shit. We literally are winging it as we go right now. I have zero idea what we actually want. We're just winging it. How do you make... like a rooted... Ooh, podzol. We need to use some podzol as well. Yes, podzol makes a lot of sense to me. We need coarse dirt. Coarse dirt also makes a lot of sense to me. It's really hard to see coarse dirt from regular dirt in the chests here. Like, they look almost exactly the same. Very difficult to see it. Gloucester? What? What do you mean, Gloucester? Get some lily pads, get some sea pickles. Coarse dirt, yes. Coarse dirt. Ooh, glowberries, yes. Yes. Would you mind looking up potentially what foods rabbits eat, by the way? Like, I'm assuming they don't just eat, you know, carrots. I'm assuming they don't just eat carrots. No. Like in real life. Real life. We need to know for the real life. Hay and small leafy vegetables. Okay. I can work with that. Flowers. They'd probably eat the leaves off pumpkins. Leaf litter. Okay. I can work with that. Spinach. Maybe we'll use some like beetroots then for like pops of color. Beetroots as radishes, yeah. Dude, look how many freaking poppies we get constantly. thought of that. Roots should, but like in the wild, right? Bunnies just eat whatever the fuck they can find, I'm assuming. Like, I would say mostly grass. Alright. Which is hay. We're gonna have plenty of, like, vegetation for them to quote-unquote eat, and even though, like, they're rabbits in Minecraft and they can't really eat like that, but it's fine. Oh my god, what? So many sounds? Yeah. Over-sensory reload. Fever dream, yeah. If we only have like a single tool or so that needs repairing, this is the fastest way of doing it. If we need 27 tools repaired, then, you know, obviously we gotta go elsewhere, but... Is it night? The sun setting? Sun is setting, got it. That did repair my axe almost fully, though. Nice, nice, nice. That did repair our elytra fully. By the way, it is elytra and not elytra, because it is actually a piece of a wing from a bug. Like, that is a real thing. Right. Did I get all of you? Are you all satiated with iron? Yes, you appear satiated. Alright. Nice. Got us some emeralds, which we're going to throw in here right away. And we need to go get some of the rooted dirt as well. The more you know, yes. God, my house smells so freaking good right now. I want you to know, by the way. It smells so good in here right now. The taco meat, the peppers, the tahini, all of it infusing together in perfect harmony. Where is the coarse dirt? Like, we know there's a lush cave down here. What we don't know... Oh, there's an axolotl down there. Hello. What we don't... Can axolotls live with bunnies? Hold on. Are we cooking? Like, the axolotls will not eat the bunnies in Minecraft? We gotta go find a tree. We're looking for an azalea. Only one way to find out. That makes me think of Sonic Adventures. Oh god, what is the name of that? His name is... Son of a bitch. There's a song... The person who made the song, his name is Nate Wants to Battle. And he made a song for Sonic Adventures. I can't remember the freaking lyrics right now. Fuck. I can't think of the words. God, it's gonna drive me nuts. Only one way to find out. God damn it. I gotta look this up. Hold on. Speed of sound. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. 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 Rolling around at the speed of sound. Yes, yes, that's it. That's freaking it. Yeah, that's it. I only knew, like, the melody. I couldn't think of any of the words. Literally could not think of any of the words. I just had the melody. Yes. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's turn this down a minute. Get fucked with the auto mod. Hell yeah. Never heard that full song. It's a great song. It's great. The auto mod prevented one of those stupid ass viewer bots from coming in. Ooh, dripstone. We're gonna need a bunch of this anyway when we make our gigantic lava thing, so. That means there is a stalactite cave under here. Okay, we still need to find a azalea. If you spot an azalea tree, shout azalea. I'm not seeing any, though. Oh, you look at the pigs! I love them. I love them. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to bring some of those over there. Not no regular cows, but we're definitely gonna bring some of the cool looking animals over. They're so nice. Ooh, I didn't even know there was a cherry biome right. Ooh, tulips. Tulips. We'll definitely use some tulips in this sanctuary. These are, in my opinion, in Minecraft, these are the best looking flower. Like, these, we should take a picture of this also. Screenshot. Holy shit, we're on day 2100. When did that happen? Holy shit. What is Merry Chrysler? It's like saying Merry Christmas without actually saying Merry Christmas. Because people are sensitive and get butthurt. Like Mary Ashton Martin. Yeah, kind of. People are overly sensitive and get butthurt, so I try to not offend their feelings as much, and we put Chrysler. So they can't be like, oh my god, Merry Christmas, because I just don't want to hear it. Truly, I just don't want to hear it. No. To be very clear, I am trying, I don't give a fuck about offending them. I just don't want to hear them bitch. Because I've offended them for something that is politically correct. Oh, yes, we need these too. Okay, we've gotten full on distracted, by the way, now. Look at this. Firefly bushes, those are going in there. Those are going right the fuck in there. Ugh. Yes. Okay, where's my azaleas? Yeah, the regular pigs look like shit compared to the other ones. Wait. Oh, 2 bees. 3 bees. Oh, shit. We got a bunch of bees, lads. Wait, I wonder if we can put... Should we make a bee sanctuary then, or should we just put them with the rabbits? I kind of like the idea of putting them with the rabbits. I guess we'll do both. We may make a bee sanctuary as well. I guess we'll do both. All right, can we, for the love of God, find an azalea tree? Just one. Is that a beehive? No. One azalea tree, please. We're also running out of rockets, which is not good. I didn't really prepare for an expedition of this stature. Watch out, Pa, you better duck. Ads are coming at you hot. We got ads. We've got ads. I kind of burned my hand a little bit. I picked up the crock pot lid like a little off center, and that lid was so fucking hot. Oh, it was so hot. I'm surprised you could hear that while you were in ad jail, by the way. Okay, we may have to turn around here, lads, because I don't see a single azalea tree. The ads ended early. Fair enough. Okay, we gotta circle back here. I really want rooted dirt, but it's not looking good here. Usually they're like, ah, there's one! We found one! Come to me. Give me your dirt. We found one. Rooted dirt looks so good. And I know a couple places we can use it. Give me your dirt, yes. Lend me your ears. Give me your dirt. Give me your schmut. Give me your seed. Oh, I'll give you my seed. Oh, giggity. Makes me think of frickin' Airplane, though. Have you ever seen a grown man naked? Did you used to wrestle as a kid? Could never get away with that shit nowadays. Shit. We've drifted. We're not on the main line anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. Where? Where's the line? Line? Hello? What? Usually there's a lot more dirt than that. Where's all my... Where's my dirt? Where's my dirt? Well, fuck you too, then. Oh, there's some dirt. Hold on. Did we go in the wrong direction? No. Where's the cave? Excuse me? What is happening? Is that dirt? That's dirt. Hello? Dear sir or ma'am, I regret to inform you, you are fucking me! Oh, wait, hold! We may have found it. We may have found it. Nope. Sacre bleu. Give me your dirt. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty of it. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, sorry. I just came. My bad. I came so hard. And I came so hard again. And I will come again. Oh, yes. That is a perfect rendition of I Run So Far Away. Yes. Perfect. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at all that dirty goodness. We're getting filthy down here. Oh, yeah. All right. That's probably enough. Let's go. Let's GTFO. How the hell did we get down here? We made this most convoluted hole of your life, man. Which would be a great porn name. Like a name for a porno, I guess. Most convoluted hole of your life. Be a weird porno. I feel like you'd have to do like some hentai or something with a name like that. You need to do something weird. Something that no one expects. And something just completely blown out of proportion. Ooh, firefly. Firefly bush! We need more of those. Those are so pretty. Did we get it? Yes. These things are so nice. So nice. Also, mushrooms don't hurt. I feel like mushrooms would grow in a forest that rabbits live in. That seems like a logical conclusion. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh ee, ooh ah ah, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. I knew a witch doctor, he told me what to do, he told me ooh ee, ooh ah ah, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Man, these firefly bushes are hard to come by, which is shitty, because I really like them. Ah! Ooh, look at that. I like that. This may be the location of our next base, right here, by the way. A Tale of Two Mountains. That could be really cool. And it gives us another opportunity to tear down another village, which... Oh! Hold on. Did you see that? Holy smokes! Holy! Yo! This is fucking sick! F3. Screenshot that bitch. Dude, that looks so cool. We may build in a cave, to be honest. That looks so cool. Damn, that looks so good. Holy. Also, I wonder if there's like a better... Wait. Google. How to get firefly bush Minecraft. To get firefly bushes, find them naturally in swamp biomes near rivers or mangrove swamps, often by water, grass, or mud. You can grow more by using bone meal on an existing bush. Hell yes. Amazing. Fucking amazing, lads. Alright, we have 10 rockets. Hopefully we can get home with 10 rockets. Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu! Why is there this strange obelisk here? I must have built that. Because there's no way that naturally spawns like that. Also, we only have 10 rockets left. This is a problem. This is my horse. My horse is amazing. Oh, never mind. We're home! We can tell we're home based on the giant wall in the distance. We can tell we're home. You can tell I'm a woman's man by the way I use my walk. No time to talk. Stay. Oh, I can't get up that high no more. I'd have to, like, pinch my huevos in a vice to get up that high. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? And are you saying it too? This entrance looks so good still. It reminds me of, like, Scooby-Doo. The movie, the first movie. Skull Island. Skull Island. Alright. We got a lot of things for this area. Why do I have iron in me? Who cares? It's fine. Oh. Do not do that, creeper. Do not. What do you think this is? You rude ass. You rude ass. Oh, we only have 4 rockets left. I see. Okay, we should go get the rockets first, and then we go from there. I think we have like 20-ish minutes left on my crockpot before I need to take my crockpot, load it into the car, and go to Chrysler. That's what I think. I also really need to look into like a bot or something. I wonder if we can set up a command so that we can like actually figure out which blocks we are done with. Like, do you think I could add every block in the game and just have it like complete? Like, is there a way to write that as a script for, like, Excel or something, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. We got all the supplies we need, though. let's actually call it there then. With all the supplies that we need, we can start building this next time. Tomorrow, probably. And we'll go from there. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a Merry frickin' Christmas. Hope you guys have a great day. Spend it with your family. And we will see you guys again tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, ciao.